Right, it's now September the 4th and I'm outside 5456 Sceptre Street, Newcastle, NE4. This is the state of the property. I think the incident was actually September the 19th, 2011, so we're almost exactly a year on and absolutely nothing has happened. Despite Merlin calling me in March and asking if I would be prepared to allow them to put preformed trusses in the roof, and at that time I imagined that something was actually happening, you can see that nothing's happened. They haven't even mitigated the loss by closing off the roof and trying to protect what was left. And I'm going to show you in a minute what the state is inside, because it's a disgrace. It's been open to the weather for almost a year, nothing on the roof. I'm also told that Burridge, the builders, are saying that they've spent about 20 grand on the property. I'm going to take you inside and assess for yourself whether you think Burridge really have spent 20 grand. Because if they have, I can't imagine where. Nothing's happened to the brickwork, there's no roof. In fact, if anything, they've caused more than 20 grand worth of damage by actually closing the place off. Another thing which I'd like to draw to your attention is this fence here. And I saw on Burridge's schedule that they're charging for, I think, 13 fence panels. But if you want to come here and look, you can see here that there's actually 10 fence panels here at the front. And if you see there, they're actually shared with the adjoining property. So there's certainly not 13 fence panels around my property. They're split with the property next door. So you could argue that there's maybe 5. But if I take you around here, I'm going to go into the backyard. Let me show you what's happening around here. Just bear with me a second, we're almost there. Here we go. There's about 8 fence panels which are just leant up against the wall, not doing anything. Don't know who's been charged for those, don't know how much they're costing. I'm pretty sure somebody's paying for them, but they're not actually doing anything, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to pay for them. But let me just take you inside the property now, because you can see what's happened. Although there's been talk about taking the whole thing down, you'll see there, actually, having sort of discussed this with Merlin's building surveyor on site not long ago, we agreed actually that the first floor just needs to come down by a few courses of brickwork and we can start building again without taking the whole thing down. A lot of this could actually be reused. It isn't a full demolition job. But let's just go and see the state of the property now that it's just been left for a year and nobody's bothered even to try and cover it up. Right, just going in through the security door. Sorry about the shake. Sorry about the shake on the video. Let's look at this. Now, somebody can explain to me why the plaster's come off. Well, it looks like somebody's actually pulled it off or hacked it off, and it maybe that's become necessary because of the water coming through, because there's no roof. All of this, okay, I accept that there must have been damage from the blast, but a lot of this, look, the ceilings have come down. There's the ceiling all over the floor. You can see here the underside of the floor up here is damp, but a lot of this is actually not terminal. We can still use a lot of this, but it needs something doing now. We can't just leave this for another year. Well, it's September and we're going to be told soon that they can't work during the winter. Well, somebody's got to do it, because this is totally unacceptable and a lot of this could be saved. There's wiring there which is still usable, the plumbing's still some of the plumbing's still usable, I would suspect. But we're not going to get the chance if somebody doesn't come in soon and actually sort this out.